Hello everyone, and welcome back to X-Dex. Today we're going to be teaching one of my favorite moves that I've ever done. It is called book return. It was published a while ago on Theory 11, and I'm going to be teaching it to you today because it's a small fidget move that I hope you'll enjoy. And without further ado, let's jump into the tutorial. So guys, let's get into the book return tutorial. For some prerequisites, I would definitely recommend that you go watch our video on the grips if you have not already. That is on our YouTube channel for free for you to watch. And let's get into it. So to start this move called book return, I'll show you it if you haven't seen it already. Kind of looks like this. And it can be done, and even I drop cards. So let that be an encouragement, guys. I'm literally here teaching my own move, and sometimes I even drop cards. So what you're going to want to do, make sure I'm really back in the camera angle, is you're going to raise it to elevated dealer's grip or mechanic's grip. And that is the one you deal from. So if you are to deal cards under the table, your mechanic's grip is going to be in your non-dominant hand. Your dominant hand is going to come over towards the top of the deck. You're going to get into raised or elevated dealer's grip, and you're going to move your index out of the way. And with your thumb and your middle, you're going to grab onto the corners of about 10 cards or less, like so. So you're going to want to hold them like this. And what you're going to want to do is practice this hinging thing where you move your thumb and keep it in a place where you can do this motion with the cards. And I would practice that a couple of times if you can. I'm so worried I'm not in camera shot, but I think I'm fine. Okay. So what you want to do is grab those 10 cards with your thumb and your middle finger, and with your thumb just hinge it like this, and make sure you can hinge that packet back and forth and it swings. And you want that packet to stay in the middle of those padded areas of your fingers. So what you're going to do, and I came up with this this move on accident actually. I was messing with the move called Barolo 2, and this swinging motion looked really cool to me. And my finger accidentally got stuck. And so here's what you're going to learn. You're going to pull those cards off, and then see how right here you've got this hinging motion like this? You're going to want to use this thumb on your dealer's grip hand. What's going to happen is, because it's resting right here in the elevated grip, you're almost going to try to pull this card. You're going to turn this sideways, so tilt your wrist like that and pull it around that thumb. The thumb can come out like this and help the card turn around, so like that. So what I'm going to do is essentially this motion. If you've ever learned pen spinning, you try to spin the packet around like this, and then it comes around again like that, and it gives the illusion that it's spinning, but you're just turning your wrist over. So what you want to do is pull the cards with your index finger right in the short side in that hinging motion, and almost pull it around your thumb. So it's going to follow this path up and to the side, spinning around that thumb so that it pushes back onto your hand. Now your index finger is not going to want to go underneath that little short side. It's actually going to want to get out of the way. So when you pull this around, your index finger, once the thumb is going to contact this area of the side. So if you're looking at a deck of cards, the lower third in the middle is where that thumb is going to be pushing later. About that, you don't have to do it exactly. So it's helping push around. Your index finger right here is going to clear out of the way so that the thumb can pull back a card. And you're going to want to pull that card all the way until the side clears that last corner of the packet, like this. And your index finger is just going to do something like this. It's going to, from this motion, push forward. So when you, that's upside down. So when you spin this around, pull the card off, this index finger is literally just going to go down like that, and the packet will hinge forward. Now this card that's stuck here on the side or on top of your hand, depending on where you want to put it, is going to come back with your hand and slide up the side of that card. And it's going to push, because this is still let in a looser grip to hinge, it's going to push that card up a little bit so it hinges back this way. So you're going to pull around, peel that card off, index finger is going to elongate, card's going to slide down onto the deck, and the thumb will close that. Then all you have to do is lean this forward and let go of the middle and the thumb, and you've just done book return. So now the way to do that in a variable motion, or repeating motion I should say, is to swivel that packet around, Thumb comes off, card clears, index pushes forward. Thumb drags this and slides this up your fingers, down the card onto the deck again. And then all that happens is you just recreate the motion. So the thumb is here, just needs to get behind this packet again, and you can do another one. Elongate, slide down, continue, lay this completely down. Thumb comes and grabs the back again, or puts pressure on the back again, so this can hinge. Selects a card, returns it. And I called it book return because it kind of looks like the book return at the library where you pull that in and put the book back. So I just kind of thought it was a fun name for this motion. It's a fun fidget move. You guys can put it into your own moves. It can be an opener, a closer, or something else. But I really hope you guys have enjoyed learning this. I'm going to go through it one more time just in case in kind of slow-mo. But otherwise, that's a tutorial for book return. So thanks for watching, guys. So last time, grab elevated dealer's grip, thumb at the top and middle at the top, and you want to grab about 10-ish cards. How many is this? Or maybe even 6 or 7, maybe less than 10. A smaller packet, because you're going to get the coolest swing that way. So the thumb is going to press down on that bottom third side as the cards are pulled out and rotated around. The thumb slides a card back so it clears the whole packet. Index finger bends down to push that packet forward. Card slides down, presses that in, and you just drop. And then to repeated, you pull around. Thumb contacts this underside and pushes it around to help. Slides down a card, index pushes out, slides down, and then to readjust, you just put your thumb around back here once you've secured that card to do it again. And then do that as many times as you would like until you run out of cards. And you can just drop it back down. And that is book return, guys. Would love to see your practice. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you guys in the next one.